How you doing today, folks? This is Bleeding Brakes 101, the easy way. It's real simple. You got a catch bottle. Catch bottle is on your open valve, your bleeder valve. Got a small little air compressor that you'd find like in a spare tire kit. It actually has a regulator that you can set. I've set this one between 15 and 20 psi. We have a Schrader valve off a tire. We just simply put our compressor on, drill the hole, pull the Schrader valve through. You get too much psi, you'll risk blowing your reservoir off the master cylinder. So I like under 20 psi. I see people talking about 35 psi. It doesn't have to be that fast. So I've got this one hooked up to my jump box, the pump. So we're going to turn it on. You can see the pressure is regulated. Pressure is regulated at about 15 psi. And the fluid level is going to slowly drop. And it's just going to slowly rise into our catch can. So each brake line, it can take roughly a quart or a bottle of brake fluid in each brake line to fully flush all the air if you've got an air pocket somewhere between, say, your master cylinder and your ABS block or something like that. So this is a 2011 Silverado LTZ. Tried manually bleeding the brakes by pumping the brakes and using a scanner to actuate the ABS pump, and never could get that last bit of air. So we're starting at the we started at the right rear wheel, which is the longest brake line, farthest away from the brake master cylinder, and then we're going to the driver's side rear, and then we're going to go to the passenger front, and then driver's rear last. And we want to run about two reservoirs of fluid. I want to run about 2 reservoirs of fluid through each brake line. And on the second half of each brake line bleed, which will be after the first reservoir full, we want to make sure there's no air in another full reservoir. I'll get it in a minute, it's early. So I usually only go about halfway down on my capacity, and then I stop and take the lid off. And you can see I've just stuck this Schrader valve through here and just pulled it through like a regular tire wheel. So now I'm going to top it back off. Basically for every brake line I'm going to run 4 half reservoirs full, and that'll keep my level safe, and that's going to give me roughly a bottle of fluid through each line. And like I said, the last 2 reservoir halves, I want to keep an eye on that clear bottle and make sure you don't have any air bubbling up. All right, I hope this was helpful. If I find a better way, catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.